Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Manipal Radius. We are here to discuss about the whereabouts of South Indian cinema. When I say South Indian cinema, we have Malayalam films, we have Telugu films, we have Tamil films, and of course Kannada films as well. On this beautiful show of whereabouts of South Indian cinema, I have the pleasure of having some real distinguished guests on the show today. On to my right is Mr. Vicky, who's very popularly known as RJ Vicky of 98.3 Radio Mirchi, Mangalore station, and on to his right is Mr. Jomi Thomas, who is a lecturer in MIC, and on to my left is Mr. Mohan, who is a very popular photojournalist and also known as Astro Mohan, and on to his left is Mr. Shri Shiv Kumar, who is a lecturer in MIT for Biotechnology Department, and Mr. Vicky will be speaking about Kannada films, Mr. Jomi will be speaking about Malayalam films, of course, and Astro sir will be speaking about Telugu cinema, and Shiv Kumar sir will be speaking about Tamil films. So, Vicky, my first question to you. So, how much do you think Kannada cinema has developed in the recent past?
In the past, when we had an era of 1970s to 80s, where we had Putana Kangal, directors like Putana Kangal were giving wonderful movies at that point of time. The industry deteriorated in that phase for 20 years or something, 20 to 25 years. But from the last 3-4 years, after one big hit like Mungaru Male came, I think that really created a buzz in the industry. And even the songs, even the picturization, the technical part also of the movies are now improving. And also the quality of making of the movies in Kannada industry are coming up to a level.
Okay, so you mentioned about the era in the year 2006, Mungaru Male came, that was a big blockbuster hit. So before that, I think in the year 2002, if I'm not wrong, or in the late 90s, we had a super hit movie called Yajamana. Okay. But why didn't the Kannada industry again pick up from that movie?
Yajamana, see that time around 2002, where we had good songs also in Yajamana, and Vishnuvardhan, Dr. Vishnuvardhan being a very big actor, produced the family entertainment, for the movies, where after so many years people just, came back to theatres. I've been, seeing Udupi theatres, where I have Alankar or, Kalpana, where people were not coming to see a movie, but Yajamana really created something really great at that point of time, where the whole family audience came and watched the movies, watched Yajamana in fact. And after then, I don't know what happened with the industry. There were not much of, I think, creative aspects, maybe good stories, maybe good technical part, what we were missing. Maybe Upendra as a director was doing, some good things here and there, but it didn't establish, it didn't register itself in the industry. But Mungaru Male, since it had a youth connect, and also new people worked in that, and it was like a fresh product for a, a Kannada audience. So from there it really moved on. Until now, I think, the industry is booming.
That's nice. So, Mr. Jomi sir, now you tell me, how much do you think Malayalam cinema has developed in the recent past? Is it a booming industry, or is it doing really good?
It's commercial wise, still I think for the last 5 years the Malayalam industry is suffering actually. It is not going well. That is the correct status, because in the last 5 years we had only 5 super hits. In the last 5 years, only 5 super hits. Around 350 films were produced during this period, and only 5 super hits, and around 10 films actually it was a break even. So apart from that, almost all the movies, with different type of, all the superstars were there, but even then, even superstars could not pull the box office into a hit. So that's what is happening as per the Malayalam commercial scene. But apart from that, there is a different stream for Malayalam cinema called art cinema. So in that area, Malayalam is, it is maintaining its pulse as of in the past periods. And even in the last year national awards, Malayalam cinema has won around 13 awards in different sections, including best film and best the cameraman. So all these awards were gone to Malayalam cinema. Okay. So that's the current status as of now.
I'll get back to you. So Astro sir, when I say Telugu cinemas, the songs come into our mind, because Telugu songs become super hit. So how much do you think Telugu cinema has developed in the recent past?
Oh, really? It's I can say that it's really booming.
Okay.
So after Shiva, 20 years past, I can say.
Yeah.
After before 20 years, there was nothing actually. After NTR, Nageshwar Rao, there was the family-based pictures that are coming up. So after the Shiva, it took a very steep curve, and now also it is maintaining. That's important here. Okay. So mainly, technically, the film industry is clicking like anything. Okay. And moreover, they are concentrating on the family structure also. Okay. They are not leaving. Okay. In rest of the other states, they are leaving the main essence. They are leaving the family background. But in the most of the Telugu films, they are touching with the, I can say that family essence is there, and love, comedy, fun, everything that is blooming like anything. After the Reva, you know very well that Reva, how it came
perfect,
up. Very nice. They are doing very good now.
Okay. So you mean to say, in case if you want to make money, come to Telugu cinema?
Why not? Surely. They are fantastic persons. After the Malayalam, what he said rightly, my friend said rightly, technically they are very advanced in Malayalam pictures as well as in Andhra also. Telugu people, they are doing very well in direction part, cinematography and songs and particularly dance. They are doing very well now.
Okay. So Shivkumar sir, Tamil cinema has been accepted worldwide when it has been compared with Telugu or Malayalam or Kannada. So Tamil cinema. So what do you have to say? How much this industry has developed in the recent past?
Yes, it's really booming industry. Tamil industry is a really booming industry. So as you said that it has a wide audience all over the world. So it is giving more and more productions and it is giving more and more things. Like sir said, it is Tamil industry also, it is a multi-dimensional aspect it is developing. The recent hit, the very recent hit is the very good example. So they are going to the next stage. They are trying to go to the next stage of develop the Hollywood-like movies. Like Endran will be the very good example for you. Not only the Endran, the big production, but even the very small production movies are making waves all over the state as well as the other areas. Like very small budgeted movies. You can see that Angadi Teru, which is giving Angadi Teru, which is giving the aspects of just a sales girl, life of a sales girl and boys, what is their life being. So that kind of movies also it's giving very good impact. It's like speaking, it is a multi-dimensional. Our thing experiments, so many experiments are going in Tamil industry.
So okay, so, Jomi sir, you heard all the three people speaking. So Vicky mentioned Kannada is doing okay. And Telugu is booming and Tamil is booming. So what do you have to say? What are the measures to be taken for the Malayalam industry to grow up?
See, the main problem with what Malayalam industry is facing, it is not time it was youth oriented. The problem is the Malayalam industry is not at all youth oriented and they are not creating films for youths. See, it is not like you have to create something only for youths. You have to always see the families and all these things. But the problem is the themes that is connected to the lives of the youths, such as he said, somebody who is doing. So it is like in previous era, it was very serious things, which is these youths were indulging in all these Naxalite activities and all such things. So nowadays, the cinema is not coming into this type of the life which the current youth are going on. So that's the main problem with Malayalam movie. I think the last two or three movies, which all these new faces were there and done by excellent directors. That was actually they were a hit. So it is proven that nowadays it is. Movies are not that much family oriented and families are not that much interested in going to theaters and see the movie. Only youth are going to the theaters. So in Malayalam I don't think that their taste and their life isn't been pictured by the main directors and good directors. See, there are sometimes some distinctive attempts are there to create such movies, but not in these prominent directors, not by the prominent directors. So they should be come out with all such already established directors should come out with such movies. I think that will be one solution for this.
So Vicky, you being a youngster and being in entertainment media for quite a long time, so do you think cinema or films are the major mode of entertainment? If yes, why? And how much do you think this cinema creates an impact on the personal life of a person?
Of course, it really creates a lot of impact on the personal life. See, every new word comes from a movie. Every new trend comes from a movie. Every new fashion comes from a movie. So when we have seen movies, when comparatively to Hindi movies, all is well is one line which everybody tells right now. So whatever we learn, whatever we are saying at this point of time is from movies. It is derived from the movies. Even a small life experience which we connect ourselves is movies. A person will fall in love just because of movies. The person will try to come up in his life is just because of his movies. So movies are really important to our life. It is much more connected to our life. And each and every aspect will always connect each and every day wherever we see. These examples we get normally. See, like, in our college days when I see a movie like, Three Idiots, I would connect myself. This was my life. When I cry, when I weep, when I see my dog, dying in the last stage, I had, connect to my old, movies which I have seen. So I think the emotion quotient is of a human being is very much connected to movies.
Okay, so Ashra sir, do you really think, because not all the movies are doing that great, only maybe, you know, Amir Khan comes once in a year, he makes movies like All Is Well, or he makes movies like Tare Zameen Par, so only one or two movies that does create an impact on a personal life of a person. So what do you have to say to the Vicky's point?
Very good question. Now, I will tell you, so most of the people, we know that that's a dream era. The film industry is called as a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not reality. What they are showing is it's our dream.
Okay.
Okay, so some of the once in a blue moon we may get such a movies,
Exactly.
just like what my friend said, exactly right. But the thing is, after seeing every movie, there's a new trend. You are not taking anything. I will tell you, only love, cruelty.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
The emotion quotient, what he was telling is absolutely right, and nothing we are not taking.
Okay.
We are not taking that. Only the cruelty, a little bit of cruelty,
Yeah.
and revenge,
Okay.
and the love. Love is a blind love. What we are taking now. That's the message what we are giving. That's very wrong, as per my opinion.
Okay.
That's very wrong. We are
So
not
you mean to say it doesn't create any impact? I mean, not much of an impact.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. So Shiv Kumar sir, now when it comes to Tamil industry, Rajnikant is a very popular star. So if Rajnikant is there in a movie, everybody, it is assumed that, okay, this movie is going to be a super hit. And most of the time, you see Rajnikant's movie, it is not real. Absolutely, I mean to say, he just takes that cigarette off, or he just comes somewhere from, you know, the plane, he comes down. But still, people go and watch movie. Do you think people, you know, we should educate people through movies, or just for fun, just for a mode of entertainment, just for the sake of entertainment, we create movies? But this happens most of the times in Tamil industry. What do you have to say on
The
this?
thing that what you are telling is his style.
Okay.
What he's telling that attraction is coming through the style.
But I mean to
No,
say,
I'm trying to
okay.
say the attraction is coming through the style, but the what he is conveying, there are so many messages will be there in his film. So you will be seeing that lot of punch dialogues will be coming out, lot of messages will be. Actually, he is again, he is not seeing as a hero, but he is also seeing as a spiritual leader nowadays.
okay.
So
But
you
that's
can't
happening
you can't tell
nowadays, yeah.
Rajini is just taking cigarette. Now he is also not taking the cigarette. He is taking the bubble gum in the movie.
Okay.
He's not going for that much. He maybe now he is improving. He is maturing a lot. Even this Yandiran, he didn't show his lot of mannerisms. He acted in a different way.
Okay.
And even he turned like us. If you are seeing that Robo as Robo, and you will be seeing that Rajini as scientist.
But animation has been used there most of the times.
Animation, definitely, that is the next era, right? That we need animations, we need something to attract the people to come to the movie.
Okay.
We need something to attract the people. If you keep on telling
so
the
you mean
same,
to say you should concentrate only on the mass and not on the class?
no, I am not telling like that. If you want to attract, we need some attractions. Something should be there, brand should be there, some attraction should be there. But in the same way, if you are seeing that movie, a Robo, it will be speaking about, as Sir said, romantic is also the part of life. So the human touch is there over in each and every part. If you are going through each and every screen, there will be human touch will be there. The Robo, it will be asked to prove his talents, but at that time it will be telling a nice love poem, like some words it will be telling. And even at the end, the climax, it will full of message.
Okay.
So we can't tell that Rajini movie is not only for style and mask creating. So he is established because he is delivering so many messages, and he is attractive, and he is apart from other actors. He is having some like Star and Kant. Kant, it's attracting power he is having. That is different. Not only Rajini is the film industry. He is the major in Tamil film industry, but so many aspects are there apart from that.
Okay. So we also.